These are songs for General Hospital, General Hospital Songs, General Hospital TV. This is Paul Beck and Paul the song. It's January 29th, 2010.
Seriously, when do I ever ask you for anything? I'm gonna be Jocelyn's godmother. I need somebody in that church who is not gonna think about that and snicker.
I don't think I'm up for
This could very well be
I know, but
packed full
it's
of
gonna be a
action.
Spencer event, and maybe being around family will cheer you up. And don't worry, Nicholas is not gonna be there, and Elizabeth would not dare show her treacherous face.
I'm sorry, Lily. Can't help you out right now.
Hey, I was really hoping I wasn't gonna have to beg, but I will do it. Please, please, seriously, Lucky, I really, really, really need you at that christening.
Why does this mean so much to you?
I just have a bad feeling.
We do this my way, okay? I'm the one who risks his ass every day, the one whose job put his mother through 30 kinds of hell. I set this in motion, I say how it ends. We don't arrest Sonny until after the christening.
I think it's a mistake, Dante. No kingpin is as slippery or as smart as Sonny Corinthos. And why give him the benefit of any extra time at all?
This isn't negotiable.
Fine. Your way. Just make sure Sonny's positioned. And the minute he gets out of the service, you move in. An entire squad will be there to back you up. Unless you plan on using the christening to warn him what's coming. Everything's in place.
Sure, it's gonna look like an accident.
No question about it.
Dominic must be feeling pretty smug right now. He not only infiltrated my organization, he worked his way into a position of trust.
I gotta give it to him, he's a pretty smart guy.
Dominic isn't that brilliant. His ass didn't get caught.
He got too close.
Dominic isn't the problem. He is as good as dead. Hey.
Don't look so surprised. You had to know I'd stop you.
It's only natural that you'd be a little nervous. Large Port Charles gatherings rarely end well. I mean, consider Carly's guest list. You got Spencer/Jack screw-ups and wild cards on one side, including a member of the PCPD, and Sonny and his merry band of mobsters on the other. I mean, the potential for disaster is astronomical.
So does that mean that you're gonna go or not? I mean, you already accepted Carly's invitation.
I was pretty wasted at the time. I mean, I barely even remember being invited. And telling Carly, agreeing to go was just this lead into telling her that Nicholas and Elizabeth would probably be too busy getting naked to make it. Did you hear that? I'm sorry. I'm like walking negativity right now. It's not what today is about.
Could you just step outside of yourself for one afternoon and do this for me? I really need you.
What are you not telling me?
It's what you said. I mean, there's going to be so many landmines to tiptoe over at this church. Michael hates Dominic. Jax hates Sonny just about as much as Sonny hates him. And if I remember my Port Charles history correctly, Carly and the Quartermains at a christening is not a good mix. Besides, when are you going to see your sister step up as a moral compass for someone? Please, Lucky, just be my backup.
You honestly think I'd blow Sonny's arrest this late in the game?
I'm thinking that you worry me, Detective. I'm thinking you got way too close to the target. I'm thinking that maybe you're stalling just long enough for one of Sonny's moles to warn Sonny what's coming down.
Okay, maybe you could stop short of insulting me.
You can't blame me for doubting.
Whether you realize it or not, Dante, you have changed over the course of this investigation. When we first started, you were driven, chomping at the bit to bring Sonny down. You were motivated, determined to make him pay for Lieutenant Paletti.
I still am. That is a wound that has never healed. Okay, but Sonny is a father too, and if you take him away from his kids, gangster that he is, they are still going to be hurt by this. They are good kids, Ronnie. Carly's a good woman. They deserve one last good moment.
Oh, I see. So you're only concerned with the peripheral people. Sonny's plight doesn't bother you one bit. The break you're given is for Sonny. You like him. And you want him to have one more happy moment before we haul his ass off to prison.
So what? Is that so bad?
Yeah, it becomes bad if it gives him time to slip away. Or even worse, time to figure out your part in all this. Who's to say he already hasn't?
You lost me. You don't want me to go to Jocelyn's christening?
No, you should be there. I'm just here to remind you of what this day is really about, since you seem to have such a talent for drawing all the attention to yourself. Okay, Jax's first and only child is being christened today.
Right.
And he deserves to have that go off without anyone being shot in the house of God. And so does Carly. And so do Jocelyn's brothers, who are your sons. And God knows Michael could use a joyful day. And that goes for you, too. You know, you have to know how much Jax had to suck up to let you be the godfather of his kids, so I would like some assurances.
We're not going to cause any problems for Jax. Sonny, I better get going. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's here.
Here what?
2 seconds have gone by and you haven't started berating me for breaking into your house or dictating your behavior. You've beaten up that tie like it personally offended you. What's going on?
Why don't you tell me?
Well, I must say my granddaughter's men are very stylish. How fortunate for Jocelyn to have such handsome protectors. This one needs air and water.
Oh, okay. Let's check it out. Oh my. Okay.
It's a hybrid rapid growth maple with minimum care. It'll last till spring when you can plant it in Jocelyn's name and it'll grow over 5 feet a year.
Wow, that's great. Thanks, Jane.
You will be swinging your daughter from one of its sturdy boughs in no time.
Thanks, Mom.
You know what, Michael, Morgan, can you guys run up and tell Mercedes that Jocelyn needs to be changed and dressed for the christening?
Where are you going?
I need to run an errand. Go fast.
Okay.
Oh, how your father would have loved seeing this beautiful baby.
Yeah, I'm sure he already has.
Well, if John is watching, he is no more fool than I am. This should be one of the happiest days of your life. Surrounded by the family you worked so hard to keep. Christening of your beautiful baby daughter, your old mom in attendance. Love in the air. And yet you're sad.
Well, I'm afraid that it's all about to come crashing down.
Oh, Jax. What have you done now?
What Have You Done Now is the title for the song, using guitar chords G sharp minor and F sharp minor. Created January 29, 2010. What have you done now? What have you done now? I'm afraid it's all gonna be crashing down on me. What have you done, son? What have you done now? I'm afraid it's gonna become crashing down on me, crashing down on me. What have you done, son? What have you done, son? You got everything going for you now at this christening. family's behind you. Oh, I'm afraid it's gonna be come crashing down on me.